Now on Newsday TV, a bitter cold and windy stretch across the island, and we have our eye on possible snow for the weekend. It's Tuesday, January 7th. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jasmine Anderson. A Suffolk County police officer is fighting for his life right now after a collision on the LIE. Officer Brendan Gallagher is in grave condition after Sunday night's crash. Police say the other driver, Cody Fisher of Brentwood, had sped past Officer Gallagher at 95 to 100 miles per hour while he was conducting a traffic stop. We're told Officer Gallagher pursued Fisher, but Fisher's car hit Gallagher's SUV, sending it off the road and into a tree. Police say Fisher was on probation for a weapons charge.
You shouldn't have to almost kill a police officer for us to be able to hold you on bail. These laws have no teeth. The very laws that we risk our lives to uphold and enforce are undermining us.
Fisher is being held on $1 million cash bail and is facing several charges, including assault and driving while ability impaired by drugs. He's due back in court Friday. Read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. A Levittown man is due in court today, accused in a stabbing. Police say Richard Avalon was walking on Hempstead Turnpike in Levittown Saturday when he got into an argument with a driver, kicked the man's car, then stabbed him in the stomach. The victim survived. A Long Island judge has been tapped to serve as the next U.S. attorney for the Eastern District of New York. President-elect Donald Trump announced Nassau County District Court Judge Joseph Nocella Jr. for the job yesterday. The former Hempstead and Oyster Bay town attorney has served the court since 2022. Nocella's appointment requires Senate confirmation. Questions over how the town of Hempstead will spend over $850,000 in added salary expenses. The town board will vote today on the expenses added to the 2025 budget, but in a break from established practice, it has released no details about how the funds will be used. A new report says National Grid was aware of inappropriate relationships years before bribery charges were filed. The Public Service Commission says the utility acknowledges it was contacted on several occasions between 2015 and 2020 about the allegations involving employees and outside vendors. In 2021, former employees, including 4 Long Islanders, were charged with soliciting and accepting bribes and kickbacks. Only in Newsday, one Long Island community is getting 20 new license plate readers. Virginia Huey shows us where.
All those in favor of item 3, please say aye.
Aye.
And with that, Nassau legislators unanimously advanced a plan to install 20 license plate reader cameras on roadways in Jericho. The move would expand a surveillance network consisting of nearly 70 license plate reading cameras installed across Nassau County in recent months.
Any additional tool in the tool shed for law enforcement to help them in combating crime, I'm all in favor of it.
Officials say the cameras are designed to track down criminal suspects and deploy emergency resources in real time. Nassau Police Commissioner Patrick Ryder issued a statement which reads in part, "They are just one tool in a toolbox filled with advanced technology that augments our intelligence-led policing, which has resulted in Nassau County being named the safest county in America." Some residents are in favor of the cameras.
I think it would be great if they did that. I think that it would just make us feel a little extra safe.
No, I don't like that at all. It's not okay.
But others say it's an invasion of privacy.
It could be good things, but sometimes, they be adding stuff not for the best interest of all of us.
Civil liberties groups call the technology highly invasive.
They can actually use these to track almost every move that you make, which means that they'll know what doctors you went to, they'll know what houses of worships you were at, they'll know meetings you go to.
A final vote on the license plate readers is scheduled to take place at the next full legislature meeting on January 27th. For Newsday TV, I'm Virginia Huey.
Virginia, thank you. Read more on this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Only a Newsday, a new exclusive series highlighting the jobs you do. Ken Buffa sweats it out with a blacksmith in Bayport in LI Works.
In a warehouse in Bayport, there's a job forge with sweat and steel. And the man behind the blistering heat is really not great at this.
It's cold. These things are gonna drive me nuts. Today, folks, we're going forging.
Thankfully, we have him.
Tim Miller, 30 years, blacksmith, Spirit Ironworks. It's a trade, but it's also an art form.
With decades of experience, Miller can forge just about anything.
A lot of times it's just you imposing your will upon the material.
From gates to furniture, and even bringing new life to old works.
One day I'm making a gate, the next day I'm restoring a valuable antique, and I get to work in different time periods and styles.
Blacksmithing has been around for ages, and through the years, Miller says, there's a mantra seared into the craft.
It requires that you be tough and tenacious and that you can handle heat and loud noises and scrapes and burns and not feeling like doing it, you know, and still get up and do it.
So let's suit up and give it a shot. With the proper gear, let's see if I can force my will and get this rod to bend.
Gotta start somewhere, man.
So maybe my skills need a little more time in the fire. But as I learn, Miller hopes newcomers will feel the spark he felt long ago. Because he believes, just as the first blacksmiths did, some jobs are better when they're hands-on.
People are meant to use their hands to do things. You know, that's normal and healthy and good for us. And I think that we should continue to do that.
Ken Buffa, NewsdayTV.
See more exclusive stories like this on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Checking out your bitter Tuesday forecast. Mostly sunny today, but breezy and cold, so don't let the sun fool you. Here's a look at your day planner. Highs in the low 30s at MacArthur Airport, but the wind chill has the feel-like temperatures between 15 and 2 degrees. Another cold day tomorrow, sunny again, highs in the low 30s. And looking at your 7-day forecast, the brisk cold and dry conditions continue through Thursday. It's still very early, but we could see more snow on Saturday. That's a look at your 7-day forecast.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Thank you so much for watching.